What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Lots to talk about today, as you can probably guess. I haven't been streaming for the last couple of days. I've been feeling a bit kind of out, not been feeling too good. Honestly, I need to go to the doctors and have a checkup. I actually haven't had a checkup in like 5 years. So I'm definitely probably going to go to the doctor soon and have my blood tested and all that stuff. But no, I'm definitely up for streaming today. Obviously, I've got a lot I want to say, lots of things I want to talk about. As you guys are probably aware, I haven't really been live much, so we do have a lot that we can cover. I'm going to be speaking quite honestly at length today about Onision for this live stream. So hopefully those of you who are watching this live and those of you who are watching this on replay can definitely get involved in the conversation. Feel free to leave your comments and your opinions below in the comment section of this video, of this VOD, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show today. So yeah, guys, welcome. Nice to have you guys here. I see there are some new people in the house, which is awesome. Loki, if you have a PO box, I'll send you some emigan. What the fuck is that word? I don't have a PO box, unfortunately, but I should definitely sort one out, right? I should definitely sort one out. Got you on the TV tonight. Oh god, I'm super zoomed in then. Jeez, too much people staring at my face. It's freaking me out. But anyway, so yeah, obviously I've been away for a little bit. I don't really feel like I've missed too much in the grand scheme of things. I don't really feel like there's necessarily been much that has happened since the interview between Chris Hansen and Regina, right? And Ision's obviously been putting out tweets, but he does that anyway. He does that anyway. And I will obviously talk about some of his tweets recently. Some of them have been a bit obscure. I mean, that's the nice way of saying it. But I think actually a portion of my stream today is actually going to be talking about Keemstars tweets and Keemstars remarks. And I am literally going to provide some feedback for what he has said. I'm quite interested in getting into that. Yeah, you sound kind of sick. Hope you're taking care of yourself. Thank you, LowkeyLoki. I hope you're taking care of yourself too. Hopefully you're all doing well. Is this stream starting? Yeah, Nick, we are out here, bro. You pronounce it emergency. It's vitamin C tablet thing. Ooh, okay. Honestly, I might have a deficiency, but you know, I don't want to jump too much into it. Unless you haven't seen the old video of Onision abusing Shiloh that came out. Oh, I have not watched that. I don't know if I want to watch that. That sounds horrifying. That's is it bad? I assume it's bad, right? I assume it's bad. If Greg isn't arrested, every victim is just as bad. Wait, sorry, what? I'm so confused. It's pretty rough. So what? I mean, I don't know if I want to watch it on my live stream. I don't really. I feel like I should have watched that prior to like maybe coming live today. I didn't realize that it was a thing. Nobody really spoke about it in the Discord, so I wasn't really aware. Oh, they weren't skids. You may have a lack of iron. Ooh, that does sound like me. I don't really know. I don't really know to be exact. But anyway, so yeah, so that came out. Well, it's. I will say this. It's good that there are more people who are actively talking about this. I think that's one thing that everybody has been trying to push and strive towards. In this kind of like anti-Onision kind of community that started to form, is we want people to know exactly what's happening, and we're hoping that bigger creators get involved and publish their own stories talking about what's going on, to kind of further expand the story as it kind of currently stands. And one such person is Keemstar, and there's been, you know, a fair bit of criticism towards Keemstar for not covering this story in the past. And I've seen a lot of the comments that he was making in regards to just the... Well, actually, let me start off by saying I saw comments that people were making about him prior to all of this stuff that kind of came up more recently in regards to him, saying that he's on Onision's payroll and shit like that. I think some of you guys definitely jumped the gun. Not some of you guys, but some of the community jumped the gun on things that they say and a little bit over the top. I don't think that he's on Onision's payroll. That's absurd. But what I will really say is I found it interesting that he had a lot to say about what commentators are doing in regards to kind of talking about Onision. I think so. You guys, I think a lot of you guys probably already know this, but I will say this anyway. Keemstar is a troll. Keemstar is a full-on troll, and he literally posted most of that just to probably fuck with you guys, just to engage you guys, just to get you guys to talk about him, and it's worked. It's worked. I'm talking about him on my live stream. There's lots of other channels that are covering Onision that are talking about him. He's literally just been given on a silver platter thousands of new hate viewers, people who don't like him but will watch him and talk about him and engage with him now that he said the things that he has said. It is a very simple tactic, and in my opinion, Keemstar is the kind of person who can handle all the negativity. Some people really can't, and I think that's pretty evident. He might be a bit of a sociopath, who knows. Yeah, I saw that Sarah responded. I saw some other people responded too. I do have some of the things that he stated, some of the things that he kind of referenced over the course of today. And the thing is, guys, and I want to say this, whilst I think that Keemstar is a bit of a tit, I actually follow him. I actually enjoy a lot of what he does. I enjoy the fact that he is almost, in my opinion, a ragmag. And I kind of like the craziness of what he does. I think that he was definitely off on some of his observations, but I mean, I think that's pretty clear. So whilst my opinion of Key may differentiate from a lot of other people here, I hope you can understand why. I from looking at the tweets, I haven't really seen anything that references that he's fucking with the victims, but I feel like he's more fucking with everybody who's involved in all of this. That's what I want to say. I think he's legitimately just flipping everybody off, saying, you know, haha, fuck you guys. I genuinely, I think it's more than just that. It's not just referencing the victims in that regard. I don't think he actually references the victims directly. It seems like one of the things that he says is, stop making Onision videos and acting like you care for the alleged victims and just call the police. There is no need for 50 videos on the same subject. At this point, you are milking these alleged victims for money. And the thing is, if I'm going to be really fucking honest about this, Keem is doing no different. Like, making all the videos that he's made about the pools, made all of the videos that he's made about various people. Like, what makes him any different? What makes him literally any different? I'm guessing this stream isn't happening. Nick, I'm literally live. What's going on? I don't think Nick's actually able to see able to see me or something. Yeah, perhaps that's it. But then if he made a video on it, he would be the center of attention. I have not seen that, Nina. That sounds crazy. That's such a shitty thing to say. Call the police. Fuck you, dude. We're crowdsourcing a case. Yeah, and I mean, do you really think that hundreds or thousands of people all calling various law departments saying, yo, this guy's like a pedo or a groomer or an abuser? Like, yeah, I don't really know. Would that really help? That would overwhelm the authorities and probably make things more difficult. I don't know. I mean, just I don't know. I feel like it's such a dumb thing to say. I feel like it's good that somebody like. I know it's tough for the alleged victims, but I feel like you do need to if you're being serious about your allegations and they are criminal, they do need to be reported. They do need to be taken to the police. I don't think that we as people who are standing by, who are like watching this all unfold, who are kind of involved in all of this, I don't think we should have to call the police. I don't think that we actually have to be involved in that. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Doesn't make any fucking sense to me. And it does lead to this very interesting question. That is, to the channels out there who are making tons and tons of videos about Onision, are we just milking people? Are we just milking victims? Well, I'd like to inform you guys, at least in regards to me, I don't make any money from my videos because I'm not even a partner yet. So, like, it doesn't really fucking do me any good. But I don't know. Like, there are definitely commentators who do milk situations for money. So I don't. I'm not gonna say that like Keem is 100% wrong, but I think the way that Keem gets across his points, he does it very aggressively and very insincerely. But there are definitely people out there who do exploit situations, and we don't know if that's the case or not. We don't know if anybody is doing that or not. But what I will say is, at least in regards to the very big commentators who are covering Onision, there doesn't seem to be much in the form of doesn't seem to be much in the form of exploitation there, really. They seem to actually be very respectful of the alleged victims. They seem to work with them, and that's at least what I got from like Repzion. I don't know if you guys got that too. I think Repzion especially seems to be very kind of respectful towards the victims and kind of work alongside them on like what he covers. And Keem actually stated in a tweet that Repzion is the worst. He's one of the worst of the commentators, and I think this all started because Keem was looking to actually cover this story, and he literally started going through, like, he probably typed Onision allegations and maybe Onision exposed into YouTube, and he started going through all the videos and realized how, I'm not gonna lie, and I have to be honest, and I actually agree partially with Keem here. There is actually a lot of videos on Onision that don't have much substance apart from, he's a pedo, he's a nonce, he's an abuser. There is a lot of people who do that. And it's not like, you know what I mean? I can understand the frustration behind that if you're somebody who's trying to discover and explore and investigate the situation. But I think people have every right to vent their frustrations and their anger on live streams and videos if they want to. Maybe not for 50 times over and over and over, but, you know. Exactly. It's almost like we're almost like a repeater at this point. A lot of commentators are just repeating themselves over and over and over until YouTube eventually like listens to us. Because we're just, sick of it. I think that's the interpretation, at least, that we've been given off, right? Drama and Opinions has been very good at articulating the stories of the victims to give strength, awareness, and precedence to their stories. Yeah, I have only actually been made aware of that channel more recently since I've started really doing this. And yeah, I agree with you, actually, Professor Winter. That's probably another channel that I'd agree with doing that. Yeah, of course, there's going to be people who jump on the Onision train for views and money, and I think this is something that I do want to say. And guys, don't take this the wrong way, but like, what's wrong with being a live streamer or a YouTuber who is a commentator or a news host who just covers a story that is popular? Like, what's the issue? What's the problem with that? As long as you're not being insensitive or nasty or disrespectful towards the victims or towards anybody else in that regard. Like, what's the issue with that? I mean, that, like, Keem literally does that with other people. So, like, what's the issue with people like myself and other people doing that about Onision? Exactly, Hannah. Right, and there are people who watch me who don't watch many other people, or probably don't see a lot of this. Oh my fucking god, Irish! Thank you so much for the money. Oh my god, wow. Thank you, guys. Wow, hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's fucking $50, guys, straight in my bank account. And there you go, guys, doing it for the money, right, guys? But thank you so much. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, Keemstar's channel is built upon this kind of like provocative style of content, right? It makes sense. Like, I remember when Keemstar made a joke about 9/11. It was like a year or so ago, and it was really just fucking. It was really in poor taste. Like, it was like, when are people gonna get sick? When are people gonna get like, when are people gonna stop talking about 9/11? It was something along those lines. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm paraphrasing right now, but it was really. It seems to me that he's doing this shit for engagement and attention, and it works. I mean, he's very, very popular. He's very successful, and he's got a really, really, really big audience. But I just find it weird. He's talking about how he thinks that people need to stop making Onision videos and acting like they care. But now it seems like he is making a video, and I feel like he doesn't care either. And I just, you know what I mean? I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting mixed signals. Is he making a video? Is he not making a video? Like, what is really going on? I think what I've really noticed from looking at a lot of various channels is people want him to make a video because he's got a really big following. He's got a large reach, and there are lots of people on YouTube and Twitch and Mixer and lots of other platforms who watch his videos. It will take things even outside of YouTube. It'll become more of a global thought. Because, I mean, yeah, Repsion's doing a great job of covering it, and there are many other channels that are doing well too, but it's not on that grand scope yet. I mean, Repsion did get like 1 million on one of his videos, but 1 million is good, but it's not 5 million, it's not 10 million. It's just not. It's not the same. Nothing is out of reach if you have long arms. True, McGinty, yeah. But yeah, let's read some of these comments. He said he would make a video on it, but I have a feeling it will just be a short mention. I don't know. I'd like to see him do I don't think he'll do anything like in depth. Honestly, though, do y'all think Greg is going to prison at the end of all of this? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think he will. I know it's probably not what you guys want to hear, but I don't think he will. I think the biggest thing that he will receive will probably be like a suspended sentence, unless they can find real, like, really good proof. Yeah, if they could find something concrete like distribution of child porn, like if they could find that on his computer or something like that, which I fucking doubt. We don't know if he's ever actually had that on his computer, but I just don't think that he's going to get anything substantial. I think Kai is the one who's more likely to get something out of this if they can find any. And they have stated. I remember Regina and Chris mentioning on their interview that there was evidence and it was being taken to the authorities. But I don't believe it until I see it, guys. Right? I.e., I don't believe that it's actually going to the authorities until something actually happens. When I receive the notification on my computer from somebody that they tell me that Onision has been arrested, that is when I'm going to believe it. Right? That's when I'm going to buy it. But anyway, I think the best thing, and I think this is something that will happen, and maybe this is something you may agree with me or not agree with me. I believe that Onision will get banned off YouTube at some point in the future. That his account will be banned and he will be removed from this platform. Especially how hard people have been going, and how Chris Hansen has been using his connections, and apparently he's actually in conversation with the CEO already. I don't know. See, Hannah, you make a good point because that's how it's happened in the past with Austin Jones, if I'm correct. Sorry. But what I will say is YouTube, they have the right to remove anybody whenever they want. They have that right. So they can remove him whenever they want to. They just have to have a precedent to do so. Do you know what I mean, guys? I mean, it just makes sense to me. Yeah, exactly, Lower Keys. He has abused his right to be here. Honestly, I agree. I don't think he will be arrested. I just think he will lose his online status. Already has, and eventually will be banned. Yeah. Like, I literally don't think there will be any prison-related consequence unless there is a substantial amount of proof that comes out against him and it's enough to arrest him and take him to court. That court case will be fucking crazy though, won't it? People will be outside, shouting at him as he approaches, and all of his teenage girl fans will be standing there with their signs, their pickets. Let Onision go! Let the onion go! Like, oh, it'd be crazy, man. Nah, he doesn't really have any fans left, does he? To be honest, it's just his viewers on Patreon. Maybe there'll be like a laptop outside the courthouse, and they'll all be screaming through through Discord. They'll all be screaming through Discord as he goes past all of the supposedly middle-aged women. I don't know. I haven't watched it, Final Boss, and I don't know if I want to watch it on broadcast. I feel like it's it probably trigger me, to be honest. I don't know. Do you think he will move to other platforms if he's banned off YouTube? Oh, yeah, definitely, Pinkler. Honestly, I think it goes without saying, doesn't it, that he is a opportunistic guy. If he gets banned off this platform, he will be on another platform very quickly. He will go somewhere else very, very quickly. He will focus on his Patreon. He will probably start doing Twitch, or he'll start doing another platform. He will mix up, perhaps. He will continue as much as he fucking can, because it's. I mean, let's be fucking candid, guys. It makes sense. This guy spent the last 10 years doing this as a living. That is not something that you can just stop doing. That you can just pass up on. You know? So, I don't know. Wait, because maybe he'll be restricted off of the internet. I don't think that's actually, like, possible, Caro. I don't know how that would work. Unless he got arrested. What if he comes to you now? I don't care. I'm pretty much leaving there soon anyway. I mean, I'm just being fucking candid. What's up, Ryan? How you doing? Greg was briefly terminated last year. It was a short-lived celebration. Yeah, unfortunately, all the effort that you guys go through just for a drop of blood in the water, it's not really good enough, is it? It's kind of shitty. I'm not exactly sensitive to these subjects, but the video is so uncomfortable to watch. However, I think it should be shared and shared and shared. Yeah, I suppose. It is a thing. You are highly monitored and not allowed access to any tech. Really, I'm guessing that's like related to like a sentence related to like law. I don't know if that would ever happen. That sounds like a lot. Yeah, so yeah, exactly, Granny. I think he would be very quick to jump to another platform. But I would say this, guys, and I think this goes without saying, I genuinely feel like if he was removed off of YouTube, he would die very, very quickly. Like, not his platform would die very quickly. His audience would shrivel up even more, and he would end up having nothing left. Nothing. He would be just a nobody, completely. It's his YouTube that is still giving him engagement. I mean, where do you think he's getting all of his new viewers from? Let's be honest. Where do you think that he's getting his where do these people come from? They're not coming from the haters. There aren't like these young girls who watch like my streams or other streams and go, you know what? you say all these nasty things about Onision. He must be okay. He must not be what you say. You're a liar, right? I'm gonna go watch him. That doesn't make sense. So it makes sense to me that realistically they watched one of his videos, probably his banana video or another video, and they were like, oh, he seems fun. And they started watching him. But once those videos are taken down and his channel is gone, there will be a lot less opportunity for him to gain new viewers and new engagement. He'll be fucked, literally, unless unless Twitch or Mixer give him a space to develop his platform. But then it will just continue, won't it, guys? We'll all be petitioning to Twitch to get rid of him, or to Mixer to get rid of him, until there is no platform that will allow him on there. I honestly think that you guys will be trying to get him off platforms for the next 5-10 years, and I think you guys are going to have to eventually either I don't know what you're gonna have to do. It's really whatever it takes. Some of you guys are going to be doing it for a long time if you really are adamant about getting him off of everything. The banana video is stupid. Sorry, not sorry. I mean, it is really stupid. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wonder what job he would do. I mean, I don't know, man. Ryan, I just imagine, like, when I move to America and I'm, like, hanging out at home and I, like, call up the local pizzeria and I hear a knock at my door, like, 45 minutes later, and I just see Onision standing there with a pizza. Here's your pizza. Oh, thanks. Thanks, pizza boy. And just, like, that is literally what I think. I know it's a pretty good fucking joke, but it wouldn't fucking surprise me, man. There have been quite a few, like, famous people who've ended up just, like, working in, like, fast food restaurants and shit. Yeah, exactly. The Postmates bike delivery boy. Exactly. Like, the guy who turns up an hour late and your pizza's cold and he's, like, ate half of it. And he wants like a $20 tip. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like he's that fucking guy. Oh yeah, maybe that. Actually, McKenna, that's probably true. Let's read some of these comments. I saw one comment that I wanted to respond to, but it just wasn't the right fucking time. Okay, I can't really see anything actually. I can't see the comment I was looking for. What? What the fuck? Oh my god! Did you just give me $100? Thank you, Irish. Thank you for the money. Honestly, guys, we're fucking swimming in it today. I appreciate that. Thank you, Irish. Oh my god. You deserve that money. I fucking need it. I'll tell you that. No, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm hoping I get my partnership soon on YouTube, but I've been having issues with my AdSense at the moment, so Streamlabs is the only way at the moment, unfortunately. Get some chips. Oh yeah, those $50 chips, Irish. You know what I mean? Oof. Kind of missed the Icelandish voice. I don't know. It was kind of awkward, actually. It was funny the first time, but it's got really kind of awkward when it was going. But yeah, it's all good. And onion as a cop is a scary thought. Can you imagine like a peeled onion with a hat on? Jeez, that does sound scary. Like an FBI hat. Hey, Kelsey, what's going on? I hope he has a meltdown in the courtroom. I'm sure you guys would like that, wouldn't you? That's, I don't know, man. Please no. No, honestly, like I find what Keemstar says quite interesting, because he said that, like, the worst kind of the worst kind of commentary channels are ones that just have loads and loads of Onision streams and videos, and I feel like he's taking a jab at me, guys. He's taking a jab at me. All right, I have loads of Onision live streams and videos. I just think it's a really, really big topic, and it's something that I have handled in the past on another platform. I've dealt with people like this, and if I'm going to commentate on anything, I think this is more or less the right place for me to, the right thing for me to talk about right now, at least. Yeah, so I don't know, man. And also, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There is a lot of people who want to watch streams where we talk about Onision and the things that he's done, and we get up to date with the things that he has said. And I'm trying to grow my channel like everybody else. It's not easy on YouTube to really build up a successful channel, especially in 2019. It's not the same as it used to be, and it's difficult to go viral, especially with stuff like what I do. Yeah, my next stream is going to be I was personally attacked by Keemstar, and it's going to be like the thumbnail is going to be me with my mouth open with like tears running down my face. That is literally going to be the stream. Hopefully we can get it to like 30k. I'm kidding, of course, but I wouldn't be surprised if some commentators are fucking doing that. Honestly, I shit you not, guys. I bet you that there will be a couple of commentators that will actually post shit like that. Some people are a bit over dramatic, I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to what other people say about them, and it's just like it's all engagement and content for them. So I can't really blame them. It's some people relish it. Some people just fucking. Some people, it's not even. I like doing commentary because I feel like I'm good at it. I feel like I'm good at it, and I feel like I can entertain people and interest people. I don't do it because I'm a drama queen. I don't do it because I'm a needy whore who needs loads of attention. Just being fucking candid. So, I'm definitely I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm very different from some other channels. Let's put it that way. Anyway, it's funny to clown on Keem though. Yeah, I mean he is a fucking clown. Onision is a business decision. I think that's what he was kind of like implying, is like covering Onision is a business decision, but I don't really know anybody who's actually making good money off of covering Onision. Apart from me, of course. Apart from me with Irish tipping me like $50 every 5 minutes, which obviously, guys, I am benefiting a lot from that, but thank you, Irish. I mean, I've known Irish for a long time, so it's not necessarily in regards to Onision, so but thank you very much. But I don't know. I don't think there is anybody who is covering. I don't think there's anybody who's commentating or covering Onision because it's a good decision, a business decision. I think it helps. I think it helps that there is a lot of engagement behind this topic. I mean, you guys can't deny it. There's a lot of people who actually kind of, they're interested. They want to know more about this. I think as long as you're not being insensitive or being a jerk, and you do actually care about the people who are being affected, I don't really see what the issue is, to be honest. Have you seen the interview with Shiloh? It was heartbreaking. I did, yeah, I did watch it. And she was honestly, Shiloh is a very strong person from what I saw. Just the way that Shiloh held themselves, it was great. It really, really was. I know it is. It really is Irish, and I get more of it as well. On other platforms, I literally only got like 30 or 40% of the donation. On here, I get like 90, 95 or something. It's great. It's a lot better. Did you see Edwin's Kai video? It was great. I've heard good things about it. I've been really out of it. I really haven't been looking into much about Onision this weekend. I've actually been doing a lot of tabletop stuff this weekend, so I've been really, really busy with that, unfortunately. By the way, guys, my tabletop channel is actually live. It's up, and if any of you guys are interested, you can subscribe. I may post the link in my next stream that I do, if any of you guys are interested, of course. Just side note, everybody. You ever play VTM? What's VTM? Vampire the Masquerade, right? I haven't played it. I haven't played it. I haven't played VTM. I play 5e D&D. Mostly at the moment. I'm thinking about playing Dark Heresy, but I haven't really decided yet. DM me the link, please. Honestly, I need some fucking views. All right, honestly, I need some views. What would he think about his daughter sexually chatting with overage men? I think what do you think any father would feel in that situation? I'm not a father, in any means apart from my dogs, of course, my fucking fur babies. But if I had like a teenage daughter or a teenage son and they were talking to grown men, I would be, I would be fucking livid. I'd be fuming. It wouldn't end well for them. Let's put it that way. By them, I mean the man who's involved. It's awful. Anyway, I'm going to talk about it on my next stream, Irish. If you're here, Loki After Dark. I'm gonna be doing one tonight. If any of you guys want to hang out. Death Stranding in the background, right? See, Violet, that's a horrific thing to say, and I don't want to say that you're wrong, but I really hope that is not the case. And it's horrific to the point now I'm not even going to read that comment. I really hope that it's not the case, because that is actually mortifying. It makes me feel really ill. Makes me feel sick. Have you seen how he treats his kids? It's not like he would care, let's be honest. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, you're right, Violet. You're right. It's just like it's not something that I'm sure you can even agree, Violet. It's not something that you really want to say, you know, even though it might be true. But yeah, I will say this, and some of you guys might beat me up for saying this, but I feel like you guys are speculating far too much, and it's like a little bit scary. I really hope, for the sake of everybody who's involved, that your speculations are incorrect. That's what I'm going to say. You know. I hope so as well. But I don't blame you guys for speculating. I speculate a lot when it comes to things like that, and I think a lot of intelligent people do that. So don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up in that regard. Yeah, exactly. Well, it depends, Violet. It depends on the thing, doesn't it? Speculating if he's going to go to jail, hoping. I don't think you want to be wrong, do you? Winter. I definitely don't think that's the case, but yeah, you guys are scaring me with some of the comments you're putting in my chat. God. It's scary. So, by the way, I don't know why I'm popping this. I've got this huge aerosol can. I should really put it down. Stop messing around with it. Stop popping off the lid. Yeah, thank you for hiding that message. I understand where you're coming from, but it's super uncomfortable for me. I don't like talking about that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Honestly, I fidget so much. And earlier, I was talking to somebody on Discord, and I had like a pin, and I accidentally poked my finger really hard, and it fucking... Oh, dude, it hurts so much. Did you already discuss the whole Chris Hansen thing? Yeah, I've discussed that actually very little today. What's going on with Chris Hansen? I spoke about the recent interview already in a previous stream. Today I've actually been mostly speaking about Keemstars comments, criticising people who cover Onision, the commentators, and all that stuff. Saying that it's easy content to cover Onision. I mean, it's easy content to talk about Jake Paul and Logan Paul and Tanner and all these other people. I don't really understand where he's getting at with that, but whatever. Lol haters, right? But anyway, who is Chris Hansen interviewing next? How would we find that out? I don't know if he is interviewing anybody next. I know you guys are really probably enjoying these interviews because you're learning more about this and it's raising awareness. But I felt this way for a while, and I don't know if you guys understand where I'm coming from. I don't necessarily I feel like there's already been a lot of awareness that's really come out, and I don't think people should be pushed or feel kind of pushed into being into interviewing on the show. I think some people deal with things. It's necessary. It's not. It's not necessary. We shouldn't be pushing people or coercing people into going on Chris Hansen's show. So, like, if these people are genuinely victims, and that is something that a lot of us do believe, right? People have different ways of handling their grief. And some people do not want to relive the difficulties in their life on a very public stage in front of thousands of people. And then have the things that they've said be talked about 3,000 more people. I'm not going to lie, if I was in a situation like that, and I was a victim of some sort of heinous crime, I most likely would not go on a show and talk about it unless I felt that it was necessary. And victims should speak. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I agree with you, Eunice Silk, biased. I'm completely agreeing with you. Victims should speak up, but I'm saying they shouldn't have to if they don't want to. Do you understand? That they shouldn't have to if they don't want to, and they shouldn't feel coerced into doing such. Why are people saying that they disagree? You guys don't even know what you're disagreeing to. Like, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I'm genuinely somebody. Even if you don't have proof, you should be able to speak up. But you shouldn't have to speak up. You shouldn't be pushed into speaking up. People shouldn't be turning around to you. You shouldn't be going to these people and saying, "Oh, you should go on the show. You should do it. You should do it. You should do it." If they want to, they can. Like, I don't think some people realize this, but if you have hundreds of people or thousands of people messaging you, all telling you to go on a show, some people could consider that as harassment. Nobody has to be forced. Exactly. Right. That's what I'm getting at. I don't think anybody has been forced yet, but I'm just saying that, like, I'd be very happy and content with things finishing where they have. There have been a lot of interviews, and I feel like there are some people out there who are seeing this almost as like a weekly entertainment. I really don't think that these girls coming and these guys and various other people who have gone on these shows, I don't think it's anything to do with that. I think it's about telling a story and kind of raising awareness. But I feel that's the impression I'm getting from some people. Is it's like, oh, it's always like it's that show that you tune in once a week and you watch, like when Game of Thrones was on. That's how I think some people are looking at this, and maybe you disagree. But it's just it's not a good. Yeah, exactly. That's what it feels like, reality TV. I just don't like that at all. I don't like that. Game of Thrones in a few weeks? Wait, what? Are they doing Game of Thrones again? Thank you. Okay, so Vampire is exactly getting what I'm getting at. They put in the chat, it could be re-traumatizing to have to relive and tell stories of abuse, and not everyone can handle that. Exactly. And that's literally what I'm saying, and that's how I really feel about it. You can call me Yoon, by the way. Thanks for noticing me. Oh, don't worry about it. It's all good. This is entertainment on some level. I understand that, but I don't necessarily like that. You know, like, to an extent, I feel like we all know exactly what Onision is, and I don't know. I genuinely feel like even if there were no more of these interviews, I feel like the awareness has been spread. People know. People know who he is, what he has done. Do you know what I mean? Do you get me? Yeah, I'd like to hope so, Autumn. I really would. It was re-traumatizing for me to talk to the police over and over with my case. I can't even imagine having to do it in a public place like YouTube, yet in front of like thousands of people who are watching. Marie, yes. Yeah, the internet never forgets. Some people just don't want that shit following them, and I can't blame them. So even if no other victims came on, I would be okay with that, and it wouldn't be like a problem. In my opinion, I think that the individuals who went on the show so far were very, very brave, and they did something that truly I would not do. I don't think I truly would. I truly think I would not do that. But that just speaks more of myself, really, and the heroism and just just the inner strength of these people. So it's cool. But honestly, I think the main thing that would help now is if much bigger YouTubers started covering this and making videos about this and talking about this. You know? That's what I think should happen now. If you guys really want things to change, if you want these things to be taken care of, Keemstar needs to make a video about it. There are loads of different like news channels on YouTube and big drama channels that could cover this story, but they're not. They're literally not, and I don't know why they're not. I really don't get it. I don't know why like Philip DeFranco and all of these major drama channels aren't covering this, or a lot of them aren't. I don't know. Like I don't even want to dig in on Keem, because Keem is just one of many people, and at least Keem is speaking about it, right? I mean, Keem might have done a big fuck you to everybody who's involved, and I understand, and even I personally feel a little bit miffed and annoyed with his behavior on Twitter. But at least he's fucking talking about it. At least he's actually putting tweets about it. There are so many people who appear to just be hiding from it and avoiding it and not talking about it. Why? Why not? Why not? Because there's not enough proof? Has that stopped half of these channels before from posting stories and covering topics? No, it hasn't. I feel like there's one like major thing that you could probably say, which is maybe a reason why these channels aren't doing it. Maybe some of these channels, they don't want to post a story on him because they don't want to give him engagement. They don't want to give him money or views, because Onision obviously would immediately flag the video. He would like strike the video, and he would make money off the ad revenue of that video. So maybe that's why people that are like afraid. Maybe they're afraid of being copyright strike from him as well, because he's done that to people before, hasn't he? Yeah, exactly, Autumn. Maybe that's why. Onision abuses Shiloh, lost footage, it's 53 seconds, it's all the proof you need. That's proof for abuse, but and I don't know if he states anything in regards to child pornography or being a pedo or anything like that, which seems to be the main thing that people are trying to get him for and Kai for. I don't know if you guys agree. There are actually a lot of people out there who... I don't really want to say a lot. There are people out there who... There are probably lots of other YouTubers who are awful people and have, abused partners and various people, So maybe that's another reason why some people aren't covering it. I don't know. You guys tell me. Maybe I'm wrong. So happy you're live. Hey, what's going on, Sam? How you doing? Did you watch Regina and Edwin's live stream last night? She confirmed they have proof. I did not watch it, no. I didn't even know he was. Edwin and Regina were live, actually, unfortunately. I mean, Cat, I think that's a bit... That's a fucking sweeping statement if I've ever seen one. That's a sweeping statement if I've ever seen one. Hollywood and elites are all paedophiles who globally traffic humans and ritualistically kill them. I don't think it's everybody, but I actually agree with you, Autumn. I do, well, partially. I think... Is it Autumn who said that? No, sorry, it was Cat. It was Cat who said that. I do agree with you. Partially, I genuinely do believe there are, like, pedo rings obviously there are definitely pedo rings in Hollywood, and I believe there are in the whole Jeffrey Epstein, Prince Andrew controversy that's going on. I'm actually thinking about making a video about the whole Prince Andrew thing that's going on in the UK. I think it's really, really interesting. Irish, thank you so much for the mad money today. I really appreciate it. You're amazing. I hope you have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. I'll send you the link to my channel, by the way. But yeah, pedophile cult. Yeah. I don't know. It's all very crazy because I think some people we all grow up, most of us, believing that the world is a good place, and then as we get older and older, we realize that the world is actually really fucked up, and that it's, dangerous as shit. There are loads of lunatics, psychopaths, maniacs out there, both men and women, who you don't even know. Like, if you, I don't know how many of you guys live in cities, but walking down the street every single day, the amount of sociopaths and psychopaths and, like, people who are deranged and are like scary people who you might be walking by or being in a queue with. We never really think about it, but it's such a scary thought, and that's the reason why I never leave my house. I'm kidding. Kind of. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes in your family. Yeah, I'm trying to... My family are mostly just alcoholics, so... Yeah, it's, yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, with that in mind, guys, my stream is almost reaching an hour in. It's been a really, really good stream today. I am gonna finish things up right here, right now, before I spend any more time kind of rambling about various things. But I'll have you guys know I will be starting a live stream very, very quickly when I end this one, and it will be a Loki After Dark stream. So if any of you'd like to join and just talk to me about whatever you want, Onision or Prince Andrew, or we could talk about various things that we want to talk about. It'll be more of like a vlogging style live stream where I'm just gonna hang out with you guys, and I'll tell you guys about my second channel as well if you tune in, and post the link for you. You just got here. Well, you can watch the second stream unless you wanna. You can watch this back. It's really up to you. Best first stream. Thank you, Yoon. I appreciate that. It's cool. Yeah, Autumn, you too. Yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys will have a great night tonight. And, thanks for all of you guys who are new here, all of you guys who've just come back, either your second or third visit on my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit that like button if you wouldn't mind. There are a group of people who downvote my videos. I don't know who they are, probably Onision's supporters, or maybe Onision on a Loki account, who knows, right? But I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes on my other channel. Not other channel, sorry, on a different live stream on this channel. Thank you, guys. See you soon. Peace out.